And I began to see something that was like small, that was descending from the heaven. Greetings and God bless you. This is Apostle Petros Alpha Mfundiswa. I've come here today so that I can be able to share with you the prophecy that God has given me in form of a vision concerning the nation of Zimbabwe and the advocate, Nelson Chamisa. So I was praying for the nation of Zimbabwe concerning the recent events that are happening, questioning God on certain things, because I remember very well that there's a certain time God has spoken to me concerning advocate Nelson Chamisa. There's a time God spoke to me concerning the nation of Zimbabwe. But what has just started happening, it came to me and all of us as a surprise. And then it had to push me to go in prayer and ask God what exactly is happening. Because sometimes there are certain events that happen in a nation that pushes prophets to come out of the comfort zone and begin to seek the voice of the Lord and hear what God is saying concerning the nation of Zimbabwe. Remember also in 2 Kings, you would find the story of Elisha. There's a time where the land was barren, he healed the waters and things changed. And he continued staying in Samaria, in the same city where there was famine, knowing that there is famine, but he did not say anything or do anything until certain events happened that pushed him to prophesy. And he prophesied in 2 Kings chapter 7, and he saved the whole city and the whole nation. So on that note, I prayed and I managed to hear the voice of God through a vision. And I saw in a vision Advocate Nelson Chamisa standing on top of the mountain. But the mountain that I saw, it was totally covered in snow. But as I looked closer on him, I realized that he was wearing a uniform. But this uniform looked like an army uniform. And he was having some medals and stars that define the position that he has. And the way I saw, I'm not familiar with the positions of commander, general, what they put on them, or the stars they put on them, I'm not aware. But from what I saw, it seemed as if he was carrying a high rank, probably if not the last rank in the army. Why am I saying the army? Because he was wearing a uniform that seemed like an army uniform. But as he was standing on top of that mountain, he seemed as if he was waiting for somebody. I continued looking, and I asked the Holy Spirit, like, why is he standing there? It's been long he's standing there alone. And then the voice of the Lord spoke to me and said, just wait. I want you to watch what is happening and go and give it to the people. And I continued watching. And then after some time, then an angel of the Lord appeared on that same mountain. And I looked and I saw. And I saw the angel stretching his hand. He shook the hands of the advocate and drew him closer as if he is hugging him. And he whispered something in the ears of the advocate. And then released him. After he released his hand, and then he said, congratulations. I heard it, congratulations. And I said to the Holy Spirit, why congratulations? And then the voice spoke to me again and said, just continue watching. Continued looking. And I saw that there was a conversation that happened between the advocate and the angel that did not last for a lot of time. It was in between 1 to 2 minutes. I was not able to hear. And then the angel disappeared. And as soon as the angel disappeared, I thought maybe that was the end of everything. And then the voice of the Lord said, now, look up. And I looked up, and I began to see something that was like small, that was descending from the heaven. And I continued looking at it. It was shining, glittering. And as it was coming down, slow by slow by slow, I had to realize that this thing is too shining, but the color is gold in color. I was not able to see what is it because it was far. But as it was coming closer, coming down, I had to see that that was a book. But the book was too shining. Too shining. It was gold, shining gold. But as I was looking at that book, there was something that surprised me. I saw that the book was wrapped with a purple ribbon, sealed with a purple ribbon. And as the book was coming down, I saw it landing on the left hand of the advocate. Remember, not the right, but the left hand. I noted that in that vision. And as the book landed in the left hand, I saw the advocate trying to break the ribbon, the seal, so that he can open the book. But when he was about to do that, that same angel again appeared and he said, "No, not now, not in public." And the angel disappeared. I was confused. I said, "The book have come, let him open." And then the voice spoke to me and said, "No, just watch. Now look up again." And I looked up again. And I began to see something that began to descend from the heaven that looked like a scroll. It was like a scroll. I saw it. It's coming down. But as it was coming down closer, it began to take the full shape. And I had to realize and see that this is an old scroll. But it was having some of the parts that were shining as if they were new. I don't know how it was made. And then I saw it coming down. And it landed in the right hand of Advocate Nelson Chamisa. And immediately, that same angel again appeared. And the angel said, "Read and follow." He said, "Two words. Read and follow." Then the angel disappeared. And the vision finished like that. I tell you, people of Zimbabwe, I begin to wonder, what kind of a vision is this? What is this? And I begin to pray, and I pray, and I pray, to ask God for some interpretation. Then the voice of the Lord spoke to me, and God said, "Tell the people of Zimbabwe not to panic. Tell the people of Zimbabwe to relax. Tell the people of Zimbabwe not to be in the mode of criticism or attacking, but let them kneel down and pray, because this is the only thing that I want them to do. Pray." And I said, "Okay, I will tell them, but what is the meaning of the vision?" I saw things that I was not even able to understand. The book, why the book? Why in the left hand? Why the seal? Why again the angel stopped him to open the book? And why the scroll? What is in the scroll? And why in the right hand? Why also the angel said, "Congratulations"? All those things, they need to be interpreted. And God has given me the interpretation. I am going to give you the interpretation. But right now, everybody, Zimbabwe, it's a new season. It's a season of prayer. Pray. Watch and pray. 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 Ndini mufundisi wenyu, mufundisi wavanu. Tosangana pa next video. Panichatanga kupa interpretation. Yezose zviri mukati mevision iyi. I will be giving you the interpretation which is in the vision, part by part, one by one. And I will speak again on the future of Zimbabwe. But I want you not to panic. Put your trust in God and pray. I am your pastor. God bless you. It's up to you to believe it, to criticize it, to follow it, and to listen. God bless you. Shalom.